Hey, church family, so glad to see you here. Man, the day we've been waiting for is finally here. This Sunday, May 17th, we'll be able to join together and worship again.
Can't wait to see you. We've missed you so much.
For the first time in 10 weeks, we'll be able to have our worship service right here at Christ Community Church. But things are going to be a little different. We've got a lot of changes that we've had to make. And let me just say this right up front. We're not doing this because the governor has given us some set of rules to go by.
We love you.
These are guidelines we're using to try to keep one another safe. The Bible says in Philippians 2:3, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. The Bible teaches us that we want to put the needs, the safety, the concerns of others above the concerns for ourselves. And so the things we're about to explain to you, we're doing those
because we love you.
Because we love you. And so here's what it's going to look like when we join together. And so in order to accommodate everyone that would like to be here, we're going to, at least this Sunday, do 3 worship services. Why don't you tell us what time they'll be?
Okay, so the first one will be at 8:30 a.m. The second one will be at 10 a.m. And the third one will start at 11:30 a.m.
You can come at 8:30 if you'd like. We'd love to see you here for the 10 o'clock service. If your last name begins with the letter A through K, we'd like it if you'd come at the 10 o'clock service. If your last name begins with the letter L through Z, we'd appreciate it if you would come for the 11:30 service. We'll still live stream the 10 o'clock service for those of you that just aren't quite ready to come back yet. And hey, let me just say, I understand. And it's okay. If you're in a higher risk group or you're just not sure you're comfortable getting together in a group, that's okay. Feel free to stay home. We understand.
So I think it's real important to say that everyone at this time is dealing with this situation different. We all need to respect each other and how we are trying to handle something that we really don't know a whole lot about.
That's right, we really don't. And so we want to make sure that we're protecting one another. And so let's just share a few more of the guidelines with you. Hey, when you come on Sunday morning, things will look a little different. They'll feel a little different. A few of the things that'll be different when you get here is you'll immediately notice there are a couple of greeters out front. But they won't be passing out bulletins. They won't be shaking hands or hugging necks or anything like that. We're going to need to keep our social distance. We'll also have hand sanitizing stations at the entry and throughout the church. One of the big differences that you'll notice almost immediately is that everyone's going to be wearing a mask. We're going to ask everyone as they come into church to please wear a mask. As a matter of fact, if you don't have one, we'll have some masks here for you.
At least through phase 1, we will not be able to have a nursery or children's church, but your children are more than welcome to come in the sanctuary and sit with you as a family.
The babies ain't crying, the church is dying.
Fellowship time is such a huge part of who we are. Sunday mornings, I'm super sad to say that we will, at least right now through phase 1, there will be no coffee shop, no breakfast in the morning or anything like that.
Yeah, you guys really, I know you love to fellowship. You love it when Brother Jim says, shake a hand, hug a neck. Unfortunately, we're going to have to refrain from that, at least for the time being, in as much as we can. And I just ask you to be conscious and respect other people's distance.
As much as I know I'm a hugger and I love to hug, and I know many of you are and some of you aren't, but one thing just to remember, if you go to hug someone and maybe they're afraid to hug you, when they don't hug you, they're going to feel bad because they think they're hurting your feelings. So I know this is hard and this is really difficult, but just try to remember to respect others as we're going through this really crazy time.
So once you make your way into the church, we're going to ask you to go directly to your seats. Now, we've spread the rows 6 feet apart. Yeah, it looks so different in here. And so what we're going to ask you to do is families that live together can sit together. Otherwise, we'd ask you to leave 3 seats between each family or each family group. Once the service ends, we're going to ask everyone to exit by rows and sections out the side doors. And so both of our side doors will be exit only. Our front door into the foyer will be entrance only. And so we're going to ask you to exit out the side doors and then move out as quickly as you can. We need to take time to clean in between services and get ready for the next group that's coming in. Hey, I know it's a lot of guidance, a lot of different things, a lot of information to keep up with.
But it's worth it.
Can't wait to see you guys on Sunday.
Can't wait.
We love you.
Ah.